Bum, 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 bum. What's up, y'all? Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy 4th of July. If y'all get that reference, laugh yo butt off. Alright. Philyfli Show checking in here for week 16. Gonna do a quick review of week 15 because week 15 was actually a pretty good week for the Philyfli Show. Got some decent picks in. Spread was, above average, so not 50% is above average. Any person betting just for amateur levels or whatever, if you're hitting above 50%, you're doing great. When you're hitting that 60 and 70% range and above, that's where you become professional. That's those professional ratings. So we go for professional ratings here on the Philyfli Show. This is the NFL, like I said, week edition 16. We are still on a break from UFC, but I wanted to toot my own horn at the little UFC event last week since there's no show this week. It was like 13 fights or 14 fights or something, and one fell off. I got all of them right till the co-main event and the main event. I got the co-main event and the main event wrong. That's what happens when you go with the favorites on the co and the main, I doubted Bilal Muhammad, and he pulled it off. And then, I doubted Derek Lewis, and he knocked out Chris Dawkins. So, that was crazy. But to get that many in a row and to hit both parlays. So, if you listened, you won money. Clap, 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 clap. Got you some money for Christmas. And that's what we're doing here. Trying to win you some money while you're sitting with your family tomorrow. You got 2 games on Saturday. And, yeah, the 2 games on Saturday are actually decent games. It's Browns at Packers, and then Colts at Arizona. Also, shout out to everyone's fantasy football playoffs. Hope you made it to the next round. Some of you are in championship. Some of you are getting to championship. That's what I'm hoping for this week. Woo woo! And that's my big money league. So, big money league competitors, if you're listening to this and you're my opponent, dun 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 dun. I want to win. I want to win. I want to win! Alright. Let's just jump into week 15. We're kind of taking a little bit of more time here than I want. Kind of want this to be a fast show because I got a Christmas thing here in 45 minutes, and I'm still going to hit the shower and drive out to Prescott, Wisconsin. So, good luck to me, eh? Yeah, we're going to just quick review of last week. We got for Chiefs-Chargers, spread wrong, money line right, and over-under right there. Raiders at the Browns. That game got moved to Tuesday, but it was supposed to be Saturday, so we're going to announce it here. I got the spread right, the money line right, and the over-under wrong. Now, I just went with what it was when I posted the show. I didn't go back and, change it, obviously, because that'd kind of be slimy if I did that. So I just went with what was last week, and we put the bet in. The game moved within its 2-day mark, so most of the time if you did have a betting slip and they announce it within the 2 days, that game would have stayed exactly at the betting levels, so that's why I left it there too. So then we had Pats at Colts, spread wrong, money line wrong, but got the over-under right, so we saved ourselves there. Washington at Eagles, got the money line right and got the spread right. And there was a push on the over-under. I did under on 44. It stayed at 44. So, got a push there. So, remember that at the end of the show. At the end of this review when I go over that. Panthers at Bills. I got money line right. I got spread right. And I got the over-under right. So, that's a 3 for 3. Jets at Dolphins. We got the spread wrong. Got the money line right. And got the over-under right. Cowboys at Giants, got spread right, money line right, but got the over-under wrong. Titans at Steelers, got the spread wrong, got the money line wrong, but got the over-under right. So that's a savior. Texans at Jags, got the spread wrong, got the money line wrong, but got the over-under wrong, and that's a I think that's the first in 2 or 3 weeks, guys, so pretty satisfied with that outcome. And then the last game of that section was Cardinals at Lions. The Lions had the major upset there if you did not pay attention. So I took them with the plus 13. They won 30-20 or 30-12. So you won majorly there. So I got the spread right, money line wrong, and over under wrong. It did not make it to 47. Falcons at 49ers. I got the spread right, got the money line right, but got that over under wrong, unfortunately. Bangles at Broncos. I got that good old spread right, got that money line right, but got that over under wrong. Packers at Ravens. I got the spread wrong, got the money line right, but got the over under right. Seahawks at the Rams. Got the spread right, got the money line right, and got the over under right. So that's a second 3 for 3. And then Saints at Bucks. Got the Saints, or got the spread right, got the money line wrong, and got the over under right. Lions at the Bears. Should have been the last game, but obviously we know some of these games got moved around. So we got Bears. We got the spread wrong. We got money line right, and we got the over under right. So all in all, total to 16 games. On the spread and money line, we got spread 9 out of 16, money line 12 out of 16, and then the over-under is 9 out of 15 because of the push. So if you would have bet on any of those and did numbers and did percentages and did everything, that is domination again by the Philyfli Show, making you some money. Money, 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 money. Alrighty. We all love money. Why are you not telling your friends? Why are you not jumping on this? It's going to be sponsored eventually. Yeah. Man, I know I got one more show, but literally, shout out to the whole year of this. All you listeners, everybody listening. Coming to the end of the year, but starting into the new year, the Philyfli Show pretty much does not take much time off, if any at all. The only time I took off this year was when there was no football, no UFC completely, and then I had one small vacation this year that you all had to deal with, that I decided not to do a show. That was all on my part, and guess what? That's alright. Sometimes you can't always be on your show, which means, and like if you're on a radio show, they get a fill-in host, but this is a podcast, yo. If I ain't get on here, I ain't on here. Alright, Philyfli Show. Brought to you by Right Way Production Studios. And shout out to the 999 for making this all happen like always. Alright, we're jumping into week 16. We got some numbers here. We got some picks. We're making some money. We are going to go for some major wins here and major money lines. Alright, we will start with Saturday's game. Merry Christmas to tomorrow, because Saturday you get 2 great games. We get Browns at Packers. Get to watch that whole game and I'll be up for it. That'll be awesome. We got Browns plus 7.5. Packers negative 7.5. I'm going Packers on that negative 7.5 all day, which means on the money line you got the Browns at plus 290 and the Packers at negative 360, and that means I'm going Packers again. Over-under is 46. I do believe that's going to go over, because I do think the Browns can put up some points against that Packers defense. And obviously the Packers are going to just beat down that defense of the Browns. All right, Colts at Cardinals. Plus 1.5 with the Colts. Negative 1.5 on the Cards. I'm going plus 1.5 with the Colts. Money line, we got negative 102 with the Colts and negative 116 with the Cards. I'm going Colts again. I think they get the game or win the game. Cards are a little banged up. 48.5 is the over-under. I'm going under there. Both have decent defenses, and with people being banged up, I'm just going under there. That's what my gut is telling me. We move to the Sunday 1 o'clock games. 1 o'clock Eastern, noon o'clock here for me. Bucks at Panthers. Bucks are negative 10. Panthers are plus 10. With the way the Bucks have been looking with their injuries to Chris Godwin, no Mike Evans, and it doesn't sound like Antonio Brown's going to be available. Oof. Who are you going to throw, and what is Tom Brady going to do? I know he does great with less, but man, did you see last week? Did you all watch last week? So this is the way I'm going on this betting. I'm taking the Panthers with the spread with the plus 10. The money line is negative 460 with the Bucks and plus 360 with the Panthers. I'm going Bucks to win the game, but they're going to win by like a point or 2 or 3, maybe. Maybe, guys. And then over-under is 43. I'm going over, thinking that if it does kind of come down to some points, it's going to be over 43. So hopefully I get all that one right. Chargers at Texans. We got negative 10.5 on the Chargers, plus 10.5 on the Texans. Man, I didn't go back to look this up actually, but I have not really watched the Texans cover any of their spreads. So going Chargers, negative 10.5. I just feel like they'll win the game by at least 2 touchdowns, so at least 14 points. Money line is negative 500 on the Chargers, plus 385 on the Texans. I'm going Chargers all day. 45.5 is that over under. I'm going under there. All right, we got Giants at Eagles. Plus 10 on the Giants, negative 10 on the Eagles. This is a risk because you don't know what Giants team's going to show up, if their defense is going to hold down the Eagles. But I'm going Eagles on a negative 10 on a risk. Plus 330 is the Giants money line, and then the Eagles money line is negative 420. I'm going Eagles all day. 40.5 is, actually, I want to make sure I got this right for you guys. My handwriting is really bad on this one, unfortunately. Where are we? Eagles at Giants. It is 40.5. I went under. Just had to make sure. Don't want to give you wrong info. Ravens at Bangles is plus 3 on the Ravens. Bengals are negative 3 on the spread. I'm going Bengals to cover the spread. Money line is plus 144 on the Ravens, negative 172 on the Bengals. I'm going Bengals there with a negative 172. The reason is Tyler Huntley sounds like he's going to play. 45.5 is the over-under. I'm going over on that because both defenses do like to give up points. Next, we jump to the Lions at Falcons. Lions are plus 6. Falcons are negative 6 on the spread. I'm going Falcons, but that's a risky pick with the way the Lions have been playing the last couple weeks. Plus 198 on the Lions, negative 240 on the Falcons. I'm going Falcons just because they're the home team. And then 42.5 is the over-under. I feel like this game could be like a 20-10 game easily, so I'm going under on the 42.5. Jags at Jets. This is a crazy pick'em game. Plus 1 on the Jags, negative 1 on the Jets. I'm going out with the Jets because they're at home on the spread. With that negative 1. Negative 102 for the Jags on the money line, and negative 116 for the Jets on the money line. I'm going Jets to win the game. 41.5 is the over-under. I'm going under because I just see this game being like 17-13, man. Do not see this as a big game. We got 2 more games in this noon o'clock, 1 o'clock hour, whatever you want to call it, wherever you're at. Rams at Vikings. We got Rams negative 3.5. Vikings plus 3.5. Vikings are the home team, but I just feel like the Rams need a bounce back game and they have a chance to get into the division lead. So I'm going to go Rams to cover that negative 3.5. We got Rams negative 178 on the money line. Vikings plus 150. I'm going Rams to win the game, obviously, because I picked them to cover. 48.5 is the over-under. Both defenses have been giving up points a lot in the last couple weeks. So 48.5 is going over. And the last game, what? I feel like I double wrote this down. No, that was last week. Okay. Having a brain fart here. Bills at Pats, plus 1.5 on the Bills, negative 1.5 on the Pats. I'm going Pats there. Plus 108 on the money line for the Bills. And negative 126 on the money line for the Pats. I'm going Pats there. Over under is 43.5. I'm going over. I also just feel like Bill Belichick just can scheme against the Bills pretty easily. Just because their defense hasn't been playing that well. We go into the afternoon hour games. We got Bears at Seahawks. Bears plus 6.5. Seahawks negative 6.5. I'm going Seahawks there on the spread. Money line, we got plus 235 on the Bears, negative 290 on the Seahawks. I'm going Seahawks with the money line. 42.5 is that over-under. I am risking it on the under there. Just do not feel like it's going to be a high-scoring game. that score could easily just be like a 27-3 or like a 24 to like 7. something crazy. Broncos at Raiders is another pick'em game. We got -1 on the Broncos, +1 on the Raiders. Raiders have been playing sloppy without their great tight end Darren Waller, so I'm going Broncos on the spread. -112 for the Broncos on the money line. -104 for the Raiders. I'm going Broncos again. That's a pick'em risk here. 41 is the over/under. I just think that's going over with bad Raiders defense, but I just in a division game, I feel like over is a good one on there. And then the last afternoon game, we got Steelers at Chiefs, +8.5 on the Steelers, -8.5 on the Chiefs. Risking this one and going Chiefs just because they've been rolling lately and they want that +1 seed. So I just feel like they're going to just mow down the Steelers, but the Steelers have a good defense, so that it's a risky pick there. +330 on the Steelers for the money line, -420 on the Chiefs. I'm going Chiefs because they're at home and they've been rolling, like I said. 45 is the over/under because of the defense and the Chiefs' defense stepping it up the last couple weeks. I'm going under on that one. Alrighty, y'all. We are down to the last two games. We got Washington at Cowboys for the Sunday Night Football. +10 on Washington, -10 on Cowboys. The way the Cowboys have been playing the last couple weeks, the way Washington's kind of an up and down team, they somewhat show up in division games though, so I'm going Washington with the +10. Money line is +370 on Washington, -480 on the Cowboys. I expect the Cowboys to win, but by like only 3 points, man. So like a 24-27 game. So I'm going Cowboys on the money line, like I said. And over/under is 47. I'm going over because both defenses do tend to give the points up, but they do play tough. Dolphins at Saints is the Monday night game. -3 on the Dolphins, +3 on them Saints. Who dat not going to happen. So we going Dolphins with that -3. -144 for the money line on the Dolphins, +122 on the Saints. Risking it with the Dolphins winning that game anyway, so we're going money line there too. And then we got 37.5 for the over/under. If it is 37.5, usually I'll go over, but the way the Saints don't give up points and the Dolphins playing that weak offense of theirs, going under on there with a risky pick. Alrighty, y'all. Philyfli show for the NFL edition doesn't have many shows left, and I haven't decided about the playoffs. There is a decent amount of games to do the playoffs, but like when it comes down to the last couple, I might just do some shorts for everybody, some quick 1-minute shorts. Or if I do, I might just look up some crazy, like, up and down parlays, like, not parlays, man, I'm mind blanking on these, what they're technically called. Prop bets. Oh, wow, that took forever. My brain was not functioning there. Wow. But anyways, maybe I'll just throw some prop bets down because that's always kind of fun too, if I decide to do it, or I might just skip out on the playoffs. But hey, if I skip out on the playoffs, maybe I'll just make up some shorts for each game. That could be an option too, because there is no UFC till like January 13th or something like that. So you know what? Just everybody have some fun. Be safe on the holidays, and you know what? Shout out to Right Way Production Studios for making this happen in the 999. Have fun, y'all. Listen to my picks. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Share this with your friends. While you're sitting around, Christmas and you're trying to get away from some people, pop this in and play some bets, baby. Let's go. Peace. Philyfli Show's checking out for week 16.